Hi Anthony, it's Chris Reed here from Ardor SEO, and I've put together this short video audit to show you just what we can do for your website. And so the original keyword that we were looking at was logo design Sydney, so that's what I've gone to Google and popped in. And you can see that these are the organic search results. There's actually only one ad, so AdWords might be a really good option for this keyword. But this Google Maps is really where you want to be. That's going to get the vast majority of the clicks. I have taken a little bit of a look through a few of the different agencies here, and like this Creto, that's the number one, they're using some rather black hat techniques, which we can talk about more later, but I chose this Squeeze Creative. Not that I know who they are, but they seem like a kind of comparable brand. Some of them are rather large, and then you're not really comparing apples with apples. So if we also go to Google and type in site : your domain name, we can see all the pages that you have indexed. And this is in order of importance by Google. And so you can see that your contact is the number 2 page, which probably isn't what you want to be the number 2 page. Like this App Designer Sydney would probably be a better page, if that's where you really want to target all this web design. But that comes down to your site structure. But definitely your title tags could be looked at. Like you can see here that you've got your brand name as the first thing, which if you're a real recognizable brand, then sure, that can be great. But when people are searching for logo design Sydney, they want to know that website does logo design. They don't care about the brand so much because they don't know any of those brands. Otherwise, they'd be searching that name. But we've got some ways to look at traffic. So this is SEMrush, and you can see that you rank for 276 keywords, but are only generating 23 visitors from those keywords. And that says that you rank for a lot of keywords, but you're just not on the front page. And we can see here that here's all of the keywords you rank for. Here's the keyword, and here's the position. And you can see that you don't have much on the front page, but you've got heaps on page 2 and heaps on page 3. So really, like branding and logo, or this one here, videography, 720 searches, you're number 20. And to move from page 2 or 3 up to page 1 really isn't a lot of work. Or if we compare this Squeeze Creative, we can see that they rank for 282 keywords and generate 144 visitors. So, that's almost the same amount of keywords, but a whole lot more traffic, which means that they're actually on the front page for it. And so you can see, look at all these keywords here that, they're on the front page for heaps of great keywords. Logo branding, graphic design, print, creative logo design. Really great keywords like this one, e-commerce website design. Man, that's $25 per click, and that's US dollars too. So really valuable keyword. So, Google can't tell who is the best web designer in Sydney. What they can tell is, who's got the most authority. And how they do that is through backlinks, which is kind of what I was talking about with the other guys, the other websites that are using some black hat methods. The links that they have pointing to their websites are kind of hidden, and they certainly work, but they are black hat, and we can certainly talk about that. But if we go to your website, we can see that you have a trust flow. This is mainly your authority of 10, and that comes from 11 referring domains. When you can see here your citation flow is 20, these two numbers should really be very close to each other. If they're not near each other, it means there's something wrong. I can tell that without even going into it. And so if you looked through these 11 domains, and you can tell that there's 461 links coming from those 11 domains, and I bet it's not averaged. Like one domain would have a real lot of links, and it's probably not a very good one, which would be pumping up your citation flow. Where if we go over to the competition here, so they have a trust flow of 25, and you can see that their citation flow is almost the same, that's much more natural. And that comes from 238 referring domains. So 10 to 25 might not seem like a lot, but this is a logarithmic scale, not a linear So each step is exponentially more difficult. So, certainly you've got some on-site changes that you can do, looking at your website structure, looking at your content, and looking at your metadata. But the easiest way to really increase your rankings is by increasing your authority. Without touching your website, you get more links to your website, and all of these keywords, all of these great keywords that you're on page 2 and 3 and 4 for, they'll all move up. Every single one of them. Branding Design Sydney, if you increase your authority, that's going to slide up. The more authority you have, the higher it'll rank. So who am I anyway? Well, that's me right there. My name's Chris Reed. I'm the CEO and founder of Ardor SEO, and we specialize in working with companies just like yours to help them, generate more customers through Google. We work with some really big name agencies in Australia. You probably know Move Ahead Media in Sydney. They've been a customer of ours for 4 or 5 years now. And Sponsored Links up in Brisbane, who are huge. They have over 120 staff. And I think we've been working with them like 5 or 6 years. So my only real question for you today, Anthony, is if you'd like me to put together a strategy to show you how we can generate, thousands of more visitors to your website each and every month. All you need to do is click the button below this video. It'll pop up my calendar. Just find a date and time that works for you and book in a call. Some things I'd like you to think about though is, what's your average customer worth to you? What's your conversion rate from your website currently? And what would an extra 1,000 visitors a month do for your business? Anyway, Anthony, I hope you found that informative and interesting, and I hope you'll be booking in a call and we get to speak really soon. So have a great day and talk soon. Bye-bye.